What if I choose to stay with my mom instead of my dad? This is the funeral of my dad, my first night without him, and all I can think about is the night he asked me to choose him. My parents split when my sister was 3 and I was 4. After that, we both lived with my dad, who suddenly had to figure out how to raise 2 toddlers with barely enough money to survive. We moved in with his parents because he couldn't afford rent anymore. My grandma made sure we ate, my grandpa helped get us dressed for daycare, and my dad worked every hour he could just to keep the lights on. Then he got offered a job out of state. It paid more than anything he'd ever made before. But it also meant starting over somewhere new, without childcare, without support, and without the ability to raise 2 small children on his own. I remember the night he sat me down at the kitchen table like I was an adult. His face looked scared, like he already knew the answer, but was hoping I'd say something else. His eyes were red, and his voice kept breaking when he told me he needed to ask me something important because I was the oldest and could understand better than my sister. He asked me if I wanted to live with mom or stay with him. I didn't understand what that really meant. I thought he was asking which house I liked more. I just knew I didn't want him to leave, so I told him I wanted to stay. And I remember the way his face changed when I said it, like something inside him finally broke. He pulled me into a hug so tight I could barely breathe, and I could feel him crying into my shoulder. Mom came later that evening with my future stepdad to pick up my sister. She had her favorite stuffed animal tucked under her arm, smiling like it was just another car ride somewhere fun. She kept asking if I was coming too. I kept telling her I'd see her soon. A month later, my dad and I packed everything we owned into the back of his car and moved to New York. She moved to Florida. We stopped being siblings who shared a bedroom and became siblings who shared phone calls, then holiday visits, then eventually memories that didn't quite match anymore. Different schools, different rules, different families, different lives. Last night, while going through his things, I found an old envelope in his drawer. Inside was a folded custody form with my name on it and my sister's. Only one of them was signed, mine. I'm almost 40 now, standing next to his casket, realizing everything changed because a 4-year-old didn't understand what she was being asked that night. And sometimes I still wonder, if I had said I wanted to go with mom instead, would she be the one standing here right now?